everyone, and welcome to the Sims 4 live stream, where we live stream stuff every now and again, like every few months and every year or so. But we're back with another live stream. My name's Rahul, and I'm with my baby sister,
Abby.
Abby. And we're just gonna wait a minute before we get into what we're doing. What are we doing?
Sims 4.
And what are we doing in The Sims?
Oh, we're building.
Why do you always get really nervous when we start?
I don't know, it's just weird.
How's it weird?
It's just weird.
Like, we've done loads of videos on the channel and live stream before, but maybe it's because we haven't done it properly in a while.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to copy the link and then share it everywhere, and then we can get more people to join in. But what are we doing in The Sims again? We're building?
Yeah.
Building a house, building a house. Okay, you talk whilst I share this because I can't talk.
I'm bad at talking.
Just tell everyone what we're doing. Tell everyone what we did previously.
We started building a house.
What kind of house? Is it a house for inmates?
Yep. I mean, we kind of are inmates in this situation.
Everyone's an inmate. But no one's committed any crimes. The only crime I've committed is being good looking.
No.
Yeah.
You keep telling me.
It's just a shame that we have no video camera, no potential video camera at all in this house to demonstrate that.
I think it's quite fortunate that we don't.
No, it's very unfortunate. I mean, I'd be like as big as Henry Cavill if that was the case.
You're so wrong.
Nah, well, keep on talking because I need to type this, and like I said, I find it hard to type and do other things at the same time.
Let's give the house a chimney because it doesn't have a chimney, and I think that's what a house needs. Right, let's have a look. Oh, these are new. Some of them are new.
You want to explain who the house is for?
It's for inmates.
No, be more specific.
It's for us
You and me?
and the rest of our family.
How many people are in our family?
5, including us.
Yes, a lot of people. It's not really a lot of people.
It's not.
Well, for us it is, because there's so much clutter in our house all the time. But like, when we first moved in, that was 13, 14 years ago. And look at how much stuff we've accumulated since. Like, we've got an electronic drum kit in the middle of the living room. Not in the middle, but it takes up a bit of space. Not a lot of space.
No, it doesn't. I wouldn't say it takes up.
But like, there's an amp next to it because it needs to run into an amp to generate sound. And so then we can all hear it properly. I mean, you can use headphones with it, but if you prefer doing it headphone free and making it feel like a more real experience, then you need the amp next to it. Just stuff everywhere. And it's not going anywhere for a long time because of the situation. Zombies.
Yeah.
No, it's not zombies. I
That'd
feel
be cool, but also a lot more scary.
Yeah, because you'd go to bed and you just hear on the streets every now and again, and I just be like, "Shut up! I'm trying to sleep." And then they'll come over and they'll be like, "Ah."
I remember you saying that it would be better. It would not be better.
Well, I feel like it would be more predictable in a way, and all you'd have to do is just get police roaming the streets, and then they just
No, because the police would get eaten.
No, but if you have the same zombies that you'd have from like The Walking Dead, where they're really slow and predictable, and like where we live especially, it's very open, so you'd be able to see them coming.
Maybe you don't want to see them coming.
No, but you'd have to, so then you can protect yourself.
It'd be scary.
No, it'd be fine. It'd be perfectly fine. But at least it would be more predictable, so you can see them coming, and then like you kill them or restrain them if you want to find a cure. So
Yeah, but there are a lot of stupid people in this world.
yeah, that's true. But then obviously if you want to go out for like shopping and go for essential shopping,
That's
Then-
impossible.
yeah, that's going to be really scary.
Exactly.
Then again, like I said, if they're very slow zombies, you can maybe get away with it. Because you can just weave in and out of them.
If you live
I mean-
next to a graveyard, though.
If you live in a graveyard.
Live next to a graveyard.
But I don't think people who are dead before the zombie outbreak don't come back as zombies.
I'm just thinking of the Thriller music video that you like used to scare me with.
How did I used to scare you with it?
I swear you used to play that and try and scare me.
No, it was fun. Shabnon. Do you like my impression?
No.
I feel like is the music from The Sims gone?
No, it's still there. It's just quiet.
Oh, okay. Maybe we should turn it up ever so slightly. Maybe turn it up to... Oh, you put it on 10%. Put it on 30%. Yeah, that's fine. 30. Yeah, just leave it at that. You can hear it properly.
There we go.
So, because we rarely play The Sims, we go through phases of playing The Sims, as I'm sure everyone does. So I think when did I say the last time was that I played this? I think it probably said in my save file.
Can't remember.
It was. Let's just think. I can imagine it was last year, like last summer maybe. And since then, I feel like they've added new music, and I'm pretty sure they have. Do you think they've added new music?
I don't know, because I play this more than you.
But there's music in there that I've not heard before, and
You have
like,
a bad memory.
no. But when I started getting into The Sims, I listened to the soundtrack on Spotify because there are really good songs in like the Sims original soundtrack. So I'd listen to that. So I was familiar with a lot of them, and then when I heard like the new stuff, well, new stuff in commas, I was like, what's this? I've not heard this before, but it's funky. It's cool. I like it. But I can't remember what. There are a few songs that remind me of other songs, like instrumental songs. Can you remember how they go?
No.
I'm sure we've got them saved in the capture gallery somewhere. But yeah, I'm sure there's new songs from The Sims, and I think I looked on Spotify to see if there were any new titles or anything, but I've not listened to any yet on Spotify, so maybe I should go into Spotify and have a look. Actually listen to the songs and then see which ones are actually new. Because hands up, how many people like instrumental music, like film music and game music, TV music? What's your favourite instrumental music? I know which one it is at the moment.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell everyone?
You can tell people.
No, you tell everyone. It's your story.
It's my story.
Yeah. It says one person's watching, but I think it's me because I've just clicked on the chat. We got no friends.
Oops.
Go on, tell everyone.
Bella's Lullaby.
From
Harry Potter.
da 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 da. You want to tell everyone?
Twilight.
And what do you like about it?
The song.
I know, but there's specific bits. Do you like the part in the film where it happens? I feel like that bit, it feels a lot like, because I remember watching it, and it is a really nice song. Like, I'm not a massive fan of Twilight, but I really do like the.
Not many people are.
But I really do like that bit in the the song from the film, like the lullaby.
Yeah.
I
mean, it's in all the films.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know if it's in all of them, but it's definitely in the first one and part 1.
Part 1 of
Breaking Dawn.
Whenever I hear Breaking Dawn, I just think Breaking Bad. I'm just going to grab my headphones and just check on the audio quality. In the meantime, you talk and tell everyone about Twilight and stuff.
I don't know what to
Well,
say.
you've been watching it every night, haven't you?
Well, yeah, because I'd watch half of one of the films and finish it off the other night.
Because you get too sleepy.
Yeah, because I'll go up to bed at like 9 and the film's like 2 hours long. But then sometimes I'll talk to friends, so... But yeah.
I don't have any friends. I wish I could just lie in bed and watch a film, but I can't. Because I share a room. I mean, like the main workaround, I'm not sure if everyone can hear this from like the other side of the room. The main workaround for me is like getting like a VR headset. And I really want, well, we do have the PlayStation VR. But obviously can't take that to bed with me. And the lights on it are really bright as well.
Yeah.
So obviously that would be distracting. I know I could always like hold up my phone like to my face and watch a film, but like your arms get tired. And I can't be doing
Twilight
with tired
is
arms.
underrated, though. I mean, there are some very weird bits.
Underrated?
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
People just hate on it.
Why?
Because it's weird.
It is weird at times.
I know, but like...
Like, if something's good and I like it, I won't be as, like, afraid to admit it.
Yeah.
And I remember, which one's the second film?
Mew Mew?
I think so, yeah. Because I think I read the first 2 books and then watched the first 2 films, and I did quite like the second film. Then again, that was years ago.
I think I just like it because I want to be a vampire. So.
Why do you want to be a vampire?
Because it's cool.
Why? How?
It just is.
How is it any different to being a superhero? Apart from living forever? Especially
you
in
do
the
live
Twilight
forever
universe.
if you're a vampire.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, how's it different to, like, being a superhero? Can you just pass me a glass of water, please? I'm thirsty.
It's
Thank you.
Cool.
How? Just explain it.
I don't know what it just is.
But you can't have a valid... You can't just say, oh, it's just cool and that's it.
Why is Spider-Man cool?
Because he can web sling.
Sling?
And, yeah. You can either say web sling or web swing.
Web swing makes
His web shooters are his weapons in brackets, as well as his means of transport. He's got a cool rogues gallery, although if you were a superhero and you had supervillains, then life would be very inconvenient. But then, what's a superhero without a supervillain? Without a purpose? I mean, you could have normal thugs, like normal, let's say gangsters. What's the word? Criminals! You can have normal, unpowered criminals. That would make your life hard work. But yeah, and sometimes you do get the occasional supervillain, but I like his costume, the design of it, all his little gadgets. I like his humour. In the films, he's got great soundtracks. So a lot of cool side characters, friends, colleagues, superhero friends. So those are my explanations. Now explain why you want to be a vampire.
It's just cool.
It's so boring. Would you want a vampire child that grows really quick?
No.
Why not?
You can't have a child if you're a vampire.
You know what I mean, though. Which film is it in? When they have the kid?
2. Breaking off that 2.
Oh, okay. And what's she called?
Renesmee.
Renesmee.
Yeah.
Such a weird name.
I don't know why.
Sounds like a dessert, like tiramisu.
It sounds nothing of that.
Yeah. No, it should. It sounds like it should be a dessert.
Oh.
Like if you renamed tiramisu to Renesmee, you'd be like, Renesmee. I'll have some Renesmee made from like coffee and chocolate. Right, I'm just going to check the audio of the video. Yeah, audio seems fine. So yeah. But then, like in the film, doesn't she starts off as like a little child, she starts off as a baby, then she grows to a fully grown child in the space of like a few months.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
How do you explain that to the rest of like the family?
Yeah, exactly. Like the dad, what's his name, Charlie?
Yeah.
And he comes over and he's like,
what the heck?
You had a baby and now the baby's not a baby. The baby's like 5 years old, 10 years old. And it's just so weird. And I think it's the fact that Bella Kristen Stewart, which one is it? Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
She doesn't look as if she's aged much while she's had a child. And I know that she's not meant to.
Vampires don't age.
Yeah, but it's just so weird when you've got someone like the early to mid 20s in the film. Well, that's how old she looks. Next to like a 10-year-old, and she's calling her a daughter. Just so strange. But then, how old do you let your daughter grow before she becomes a vampire that lives forever? Like, what's the sweet spot? Do you let them be tiny forever? Is that cruel? Do you let them become an adult close to your age, but then you've got a child that's the same age as you? So many dilemmas. Have you thought about this?
No.
You need to think about it. It keeps me up at night. But yeah. Maybe you and me can watch the films properly together and I can either laugh at how bad it is or maybe enjoy some bits, and I'm sure I will enjoy some bits.
No, it's just, I think it's just when they had the kid, it's just when it goes all weird.
Yeah.
Because it is weird before that, but that's when it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's strange. Very strange. But in other news, Robert Pattinson is going to be Batman. What's everyone think of that? I like it. I mean, I've not really seen Robert Pattinson in anything else since Twilight and Harry
I
Potter.
was going to say Harry Potter.
So I don't know what like his acting's like, but from what I've heard, like he is a really good actor, and everyone seems to be on board with the casting. I think maybe even more so than Ben Affleck. I don't know. I know Ben Affleck looked like Batman. He looked the part, but I mean, like I was quite on board with Ben Affleck, but then after watching his performance, I was like, I don't really buy you as Bruce Wayne or Batman. What did you think?
I've only watched one film with him in.
Which one, Batman v Superman?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I don't even remember a lot of that film.
Did you like it?
I don't think anyone liked it.
No. But did you like Ben Affleck as Batman?
I wasn't really paying attention to him.
You were paying attention to Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Who I am more handsome than.
No.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Nah, well.
I don't look at him and go, yeah, he's Batman. You know.
What do you mean, Henry Cavill? I mean the other guy, Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
What about Christian Bale?
Yeah.
So you look at him and you think, oh, he's Batman.
Yeah.
But maybe it's because you've grown up with that film a bit more.
Maybe.
And because I was obsessed with those films growing up, maybe that's why. I do like the little things you're putting on the wall. So me and Abs are very different. Not very different, but like different approaches to building houses.
If you look like your own house in this and mine are both very different.
How so?
Yours is just more colourful and cluttered, and mine's not like that.
Yeah. Yours is what some would describe as clinical, or you wouldn't say that?
I wouldn't say it's clinical.
Yours is just very modern and minimalistic.
Yeah, clinical would be this whole way with nothing on it.
That would be boring.
This is not clinical. You said it was clinical. It's not.
I mean,
I still need to add stuff.
I like it if there's a big space. I mean, I can understand having a big space and having it nice and tidy and, you know, not too cluttered, but at the same time I feel like there does need to be stuff that makes it feel more lived in and just more visually interesting. Not that the more there is, the more visually interesting something is, because visually interesting stuff can also be very simple, minimalistic stuff. But personally for me, if I had like a big house like that, well, in The Sims anyway, I'd want it to have a few more things in it. Like in Uncharted 4, if you look at Nate and Elena's house, spoilers for the game if you've not played them, but I mean it's not really a massive spoiler anyway, but you get to see their house and it is quite cluttered and there's a lot of stuff everywhere, but I like it. Like I like that it feels very homey. Homey? My homie, CJ.
Different with this.
How is it different?
Because you're just creating like an outline of a nice house. You're not necessarily creating something that is real. If that makes sense.
I don't get it. Explain.
No, because like if you had a choice to make a house, you wouldn't just add clutter to it.
I guess, but I mean, like, if I had to choose between living in like their house versus, let's think of another example of a house that's very clean and modern and minimalistic. Just trying to think. I don't know, but I know I'd want to go with like Nathan Drake's house.
I think it just depends on your character and personality as well.
Yeah. Like I prefer more colourful things.
Because a house can still have lots of character in it and be less colourful.
Yeah. Well, like your bedroom at the moment is white walls.
Yeah.
Whereas mine is like both blue and white, but I love the colour blue, so blue had to be there. And blue's a very calming colour, so.
Well, I wouldn't mind having a pink wall in my room. But
yeah, I guess.
At the same time, I like having white as an outline and then building on top of that.
Yeah. I like the stuff from Mirror's Edge. Mirror's Edge has cool designs, like very white stuff, and then splashes of colour every now and again, like red or blue. Let me just type in Mirror's Edge into Google Images. Oh, we should try and do like a Mirror's Edge house or a Mirror's Edge like inspired space. I just love the colours and like the aesthetic. It's so pretty.
I remember that game.
Very vibrant colours. It was a good game, very short, but I liked it. I think I remember when you used to have a go at the demo and you just fail.
Thanks for reminding
Oh no, do you remember
me.
this girl? What was her name? Celeste?
Yeah.
And then you could punch her.
I wasn't that bad at it.
Well, it's not a very easy game for like a 10-year-old to play, however
I
old
think
you
I
were.
feel like I was younger than that.
Maybe. But then
I liked the bit with the zip line, and then I didn't like the bit when you got into the building and you were being shot at.
Yeah, because that's when it's stressful because you have to run away. But Catalyst is out. Still haven't played Catalyst yet, but I know it can go cheap some days, on some sales. So I could get it, but I'm not gonna, just because I've got so many games to play and no time to play them.
You say in the middle of a lockdown.
Exactly. But how often do you actually see me come up to the PS4 and get to play it?
True. Besides from now.
Yeah, but even then, like, you're holding the controller.
That's because I don't want to talk.
But you should talk. It's a dual YouTube channel and stream. There's actually no one watching us. We're just talking to ourselves like madmen.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, people will come back to this
That's
and
a
watch.
bit extreme.
Yeah, maybe they have less lights or just different lights overall. Whoa, huge.
Baby lights.
Yeah, it's kind of cute. Well, I'm not sure why they'd have to be on top of the cabinets.
I always play COD as well.
Yeah, that's true. What was I saying before?
About no one watching.
Well, there was something else about that. I mean, before that, what was I saying? Mirror's Edge? Oh yeah, I don't really have a lot of time to play games. Even in the lockdown, you think I would, but if I had my own space to play games, like if we had an actual game room,
Yeah.
it would be easier.
I think it's just because there's a lot of people at home and you want to give everyone a chance to watch and
Yeah,
do stuff.
because our mum's still at work and then brother's still at work, so obviously they need time to wind down. It's just only fair that they get to sort of sit and chill and watch TV. So, I mean, I do get to play VR every now and again, which was a nice little gift from my girlfriend.
Beat
Thank
Saber
you. Yeah, I'm playing Beat Saber a lot just because it gives you some exercise. That's a very weird light.
The quet sound.
You could tell.
Why is it called that?
I don't know, it reminds me of a pretzel. Oh, remember when we went to the Trafford Centre and that really nice pretzel? I say pretzel.
They do them in Blackburn as well.
The pretzel was nice, but it wasn't. When I asked for it, I thought it would have been like a salty one, but it was sweet.
Why would
like,
you
oh.
think it would be sweet when it has cinnamon? Like,
No, because I saw the thing, I was like, ooh, pretzels, and I ran over.
oh,
And then everyone else followed, and I was like, ooh, pretzels, and then I asked for a pretzel. And then I realised you could get them sweet. You could get them with like cinnamon and sugar and stuff, and I was like, oh, okay, I didn't expect that. But yeah, they were nice pretzels. I do like the salty pretzels as well.
yeah.
Yeah, back to what we were originally saying. What were we saying? Oh yeah, like gaming and stuff. Get to play VR every now and again. Try and do half an hour, and I've got a fitness watch, so that lets me know if I'm doing a workout or not. And normally, if I do play Beat Saber for a bit, because it does get quite vigorous after like 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes, it recognises you're doing a workout. Especially if your heart rate's elevated, and it will just say, "Oh, great workout, keep it up." And then usually I'll play it for like half an hour, and that'll be it. That'll be my exercise done for the day. But I've not really had the chance to do that recently. Do you want to tell everyone about your Beat Saber experience? Do you like it?
I do like.
What was the first time? When was the first time you played on it?
Is it the arcade?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
But when we played it at the arcade, it was on a PC, so it had more pop songs on it.
I wasn't very good at it then either.
Yeah, but now, what are you like on it?
I am
Bro.
okay at it.
No, you're very good at it.
Yeah.
Because you do expert on a lot of songs.
Expert, because I did Expert Plus on, what song is it? Greatest Show.
Oh yeah.
That's like quite hard, and then you go back onto Expert, and then it seems more boring.
Yeah.
But there are some songs on Expert that I still can't do. But it's weird how much the difficulty of Expert changes within songs, but it's the same difficulty.
Yeah. I tried The Greatest Show and that was really hard.
What,
This
Expert?
Yeah.
That's not hard.
Or was it Expert Plus? I can't remember. It was really fast.
It was Expert Plus.
Yeah, it was really fast and I struggled. But it's so fast that it makes you feel like the song's sped up. But it's not, it's just stuff flies at you really fast.
And even when you do it, even when you go in practice mode and you go on to like 70%, it's still faster than Expert. Well, that's where it is.
Yeah. Yeah, even then I struggle because I think I tried it in practice mode and it was still really hard.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't say I'm a very active person, so it makes it even harder for me. Like moving my arms about, because when we used to do Just Dance on the Wii, and obviously you're raising your arms and your hands to play that, I got really tired really fast. So that was hard because I'm a very unfit boy.
But the thing is, you wouldn't even move your legs, you just move your arms.
Yeah, that's true.
And that'd be the annoying thing, because you'd end up beating me.
Yeah.
And we all know that I can dance better than you.
No, I've got the best dance moves. I think, because you can kind of suss out that sometimes it relies on just hand movements, Just Dance.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's just the Wii controller, but obviously if you want to get fully immersed, then you will actually dance and then...
Yeah, it takes the fun out of it.
I know, but if I was really lazy, then I'd just do that.
Yeah, you were really lazy, because that's what you used to do.
No, sis. Don't hurt my feelings. I was so good at Just Dance. No, the best song I could do was, what was it? Girlfriend by Avril Lavigne?
Yeah, you'd always beat me.
Yeah. It was the only sort of pop punk / rock song that they had on the game, and I really enjoyed it. With the walls, I don't think the brick sort of pattern should end where the cabinets end, because it looks weird.
Yeah, I was going to say. Just end it up to that
Window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would look so much better.
Yeah, it does. But then I feel like we need something...
Yeah, we can just add more counters.
Or maybe we can add something else there.
Oh,
Because I feel like if it's a load of counters, it looks too cluttered.
No, we can add one more and then add something else.
Okay.
It just looks so much better now that we added the tiles and the paint, the different colour paint.
Yeah.
Just adds a bit more.
Well, because I've been so focused on talking, I've not really been paying that much attention to the kitchen.
I mean, you don't really pay a lot of attention to this when I play sometimes.
Sis, don't hurt my feelings.
This is just me insulting you.
Yeah. Saying I can't dance, I'm not as handsome as Henry Cavill, all lies. Are we going to change the colour of that, make it lighter? Yeah.
It's just annoying because it's so dim here.
I feel like we need more lights and stuff about.
Yeah.
It just looks really dull.
I mean, I could just add more of these lights.
Yeah, I guess so. It's just such a big space that you need loads of lights to
Yeah, I don't even know what to do with the other half.
illuminate it. Maybe we could have more conventional tables, like a long conventional table. Because even though it's just the 5 of us in this house, you can just add a bigger table. Say if we ever hosted a Sims party, which is rare, because when do we actually play The Sims?
Welcome wagon.
Welcome wagon?
Yeah.
What's that?
When we eventually move into the Sims house.
Oh yeah, like a welcome party. I think one of the lights is out of place.
Yeah.
That one
This one.
was annoying me. But yeah, we need to add more colour to the space. But look at how dark the cabinets look. Oh, right in those lights. That's fine. What were we talking about previously? We always just change subject.
I don't know.
Dancing?
Yeah. About how
Oh yeah, Beat Saber and stuff.
insulting you.
Yeah. But then they released that free new track for Beat Saber called Fit Beat. Is that it? That's a really good one because you're forced to move a lot. Because you've got the walls flying at you, and then you have to like go down and move to the left, down and move to the right, and it says it in the song.
Down to the right.
But yeah, it is really good, and I like that it's free. I'm not sure if it was something that was done before lockdown all happened, or if they're still working on the game, or if someone just said, "Oh, we've got this new song, let's just put it out for the people that are staying at home and maybe want a new free song to exercise to." And I can imagine it being really hard on Expert and Expert Plus.
I did it on Expert. It's not that bad.
Yeah. On Expert.
Yeah.
But they've got the 90-degree version where...
Oh yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, because...
You heard me like... No, it wasn't a scream, but...
Well, I was watching you and then the walls were flying at you from everywhere. All the obstacles. And it was like, whoa! Because when you do the normal sort of levels where it's just one line, one track, it's quite easy to focus. And then when you move on to the 90-degree one, everything, the space opens up, and that's when it feels more like true VR, because you feel like you're actually in the space. When you have like these walls and obstacles flying at you from all different angles, it's like, whoa, it's overwhelming, and it does feel quite real. Yeah, VR is really fun. I just wish I had more time to play it. I think I downloaded Rec Room again.
Yeah, you did.
Because that was a free...
It's not very cool.
No, it's more for social aspects.
We're not social people.
I know, but I kind of miss like having banter with people and stuff.
Annoying kids.
Annoying kids?
No, the annoying kids, not you annoying them.
You know, yeah, I knew that's what you meant. But yeah, I forgot about the annoying kids on Rec Room. But I'm not even giving it a proper try.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I know there's loads of stuff you can do in it apparently, but just not giving it a proper go. That's the thing with VR, I like to play games where I can jump in and out of it. What do you think, sis?
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I'd love to get a full campaign game, but I just don't have the time to play for like a full hour uninterrupted. So I'd rather get the punchier games where you can play for like 5, 10, 15 minutes and then you're done and then that's it. Stuff like Job Simulator.
Yeah.
That's good. What do you think to Job Simulator?
It's fun.
That's all your opinions on it?
Yeah.
Go on, you've got more to say about it. What's your favourite one?
I've only done 2 of them.
Which are?
The cooking one and the shop one.
And which one do you like the most?
I don't know. I like them both.
Well, you really wanted me to do the shop one. And it was really fun, because I feel like in the kitchen one you're in a very restricted space.
Yeah.
Isn't that the first one you can... No, I was going to say it's not the first one you can do because you can just choose from any from the get-go. The shop one feels a bit more open. Because I think in the kitchen one you're just stuck in a tiny kitchen. You can see out into the restaurant.
Yeah, you feel a bit claustrophobic, which is weird because you're not actually there.
Yeah, but with the shop one, because you can actually see like the whole shop, and then you can see out into the road as well through the windows. It just feels a lot more open, and like the stuff you've got around you to work with, I feel like you've got more stuff and more opportunities to look about. So, but I remember the first time we played it was like a year ago. Yeah, over a year ago. We tried VR for the very first time, and it's so good that I had to like come upstairs and get you to come down and try it. Because one of my friends who came around with a PlayStation VR and let us have a go. I remember when I was playing Job Simulator, doing the kitchen one. When I finished, I took my earphones out and then tried placing them on a counter in the game. When I realised, oh, that doesn't actually exist. That's how immersive it is. But yeah, we need to try out the other 2 or 3. So one's the office one, and there's one more.
It's like mechanic.
Mechanic, yeah.
I just wish they had more.
Yeah. Like it was a £15-16 game, and you only get 4 or 5. And I know it's worth it because you can go back and just mess about and just do anything you want. Yeah, it would be nice if they had more. We've got a vacation simulator as well, which looks fun. We'll have to get it later on in the year. when I've got more money. But then, what other VR games did we get? We got.
Super hot.
Oh yeah, you got me Super Hot for my birthday, which I've not even played properly yet. See, this is what I mean. I don't have time to play games.
Disgraceful.
And Tilt Brush in VR.
Oh yeah.
The arty painted one. Because I love art. I love painting stuff. Well, I don't love painting stuff. I like making stuff. So I think it's just a different VR experience, just getting to like make stuff. I can imagine it being very therapeutic and relaxing. I've only tried it for like half an hour, because I made Batman in it for about 15-20 minutes, and then just had another go another day for about 10 minutes trying to make Spider-Man, but it's really hard. I feel like there's a very steep learning curve as to like VR modelling and sculpting and stuff. But yeah, I feel like anyone can sort of jump in and get used to it and just make whatever they want. But if you want to make really spectacular stuff, then it will take some time to get used to everything. Because I remember saying to you, like, sis, it's in right-handed mode and I'm left-handed. How do you, can you just Google how to like change it? And she said, just switch the controls around. I was like, oh. Because I kept flicking through all the menus, like panicking, because I was just thinking they're like, I mean, I can try and do this in right-handed mode, but I'm left-handed, so I'm gonna struggle. And then you were like, just move the controllers over, just switch them over. I was like, okay, there we go. Because
it wasn't a bright moment.
No. But then again, because I'm always so tired, my brain doesn't work properly.
Your brain never works properly.
No, that's true. But the fact that I'm yawning now and well, I was yawning like 10 minutes ago and it's not even 8 o'clock yet. Just always so tired. I need sleep.
Sleep.
Yeah, what's everyone's sleep schedule like now that they're in lockdown? Let us know. Do you go to bed later and wake up later? Do you go to bed at the same time as normal? Or do you sleep early and then wake up late to get as much sleep as you can do, like me?
You don't get up late though.
Well, later than I used to. Because I used to wake up at like 5:30 to get ready for work every day, and now I wake up at like 7, half 7. Maybe don't get out of bed until like 8, half 8, because I'll be on my phone for a bit. But
you stay in bed longer than me though.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, no, I stay in bed longer than you.
Do you?
Yeah, I don't know, because I probably wake up at like... No, sometimes I wake up at half 8, sometimes I wake up at half 7. But I'd say I try and... I'm usually asleep for like 11. Well, I try to be asleep for 11. Where's the piano gone?
I think when you move the plant, because look at the plant coming through the wall. Maybe the plant's moved it somehow? I don't know. But yeah, then again, like, I'm always downstairs before you are.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm always there eating my breakfast. But then again, I feel like I've got loads to do in the day, so I kind of like coming down, not early, but not spending too long in bed and then cracking over my day and all the things I want to do.
I feel like you've had like your time to lie in the past.
What do you mean, lying in the past?
I don't know, but like when you were my age, you wouldn't have done that. That's what I mean.
I wouldn't have.
Yeah. Like, would you have really got out of bed earlier?
Maybe I would, because I think I would have had more time for gaming then.
You know what I mean, though?
Yeah. Like when I was at uni and finished my first year, like I was still living in halls, like in accommodation on the campus. And then I remember like my bedtime going to like 1 o'clock in the morning, then waking up at 10 AM the following day, and that to me was very strange and different to like the sleep schedules I've had in the past. And obviously back before like I finished all my coursework, because back then I'd go to sleep at like, I don't know, 10, maybe wake up at like half 6, 7 to get ready for lectures and stuff. So yeah, going to bed at 1 o'clock and then waking up at 10 was very strange for me. But I liked it because I think I was getting used to doing digital sketches with my digital tablet. So I liked staying up late and getting used to that and just getting sunk into drawing whatever I was drawing. But yeah, now I'm just tired all the time, so I'll go to bed at like 9:30, maybe be asleep for like 10 o'clock, and then wake up like 7, 7 the following day, but still be tired. I'm still tired now.
I'm also tired.
Yeah.
I think it's just this whole thing is tiring, even though we're not doing anything.
Yeah, well, I was talking to my girlfriend about it, and she was talking to other friends about it, and they all said that they were really tired. So I think it's just affecting everyone. I think just a lack of a proper routine and being able to leave the house and do stuff is just tiring people out. Or maybe everyone's been running on adrenaline for like the past, well, however long, and now that we've all stopped and finally get time to rest, it's like, whoa, I didn't realise how tired I was.
Yeah. Because everything just happened really quickly.
It did.
I know, for me.
Well, yeah, school ended very suddenly for you.
Very suddenly, and not in a very good way.
Yeah.
It was just all very emotional.
Yeah.
And horrible.
And without going into too much detail, you may or may not have had a teacher shout at you.
Well, not just me, but like...
Well, yeah, not you specifically, but a lot of the students, so it didn't make it a very good end of the year thing, like your last ever day at school, so yeah, which is sad. But then again, seeing on the news or seeing articles of like schools like maybe reopening next month, just because like the British economy isn't doing so well, so stuff might have to reopen, but it just depends on whether we can, because we don't want people to get ill again and have loads of deaths again, and the coronavirus will be spread even more. So
I just don't think they should. I think out of all the things they could open, I feel like school's one of the worst ones. Because kids you're in such confined spaces.
Yep.
How can you achieve social distancing?
Yep.
It doesn't make sense.
But then you've got kids coming from all sorts of different places, gathering into one place,
Exactly.
and then spreading whatever, then coming back home and then bringing stuff home with them. So yeah, it's very risky. So I can understand why school was like one of the first place to, be closed. So yeah. Shall we wrap it up soon, because I'm really tired and we do have to actually wrap it up soon anyway.
Yeah.
And I want to sleep. Yeah, if you enjoy the live stream, let us know. Leave some comments. I mean, I don't think we've had anyone watching, because it normally says, hey, one person watching, or 2 people watching. But people might come back to this and watch it in their own free time. If you did, let us know and give us a like and subscribe, and we'll do more live streams if we have the chance. We want to do COD 4 remastered on the PS4, because we only just discovered we had the game, and I was like, when did I get this? And I think it was just a free game with PlayStation Plus that I just forgot I downloaded. Well, forgot I added to my library, never actually downloaded it. But we've been playing that a lot, so we can definitely play that in a live stream. That's fun to play. I think we'll probably play that in a bit, hopefully, to wind down with. Yeah, we'll maybe do a live stream of that in the future. So yeah, hope everyone stays safe, look after yourself, wash your hands, don't go out unnecessarily, and look after yourself and your family and your friends, and we'll talk to you all soon.
Bye.
Bye. And this is the part where you have to end the broadcast.
1 sec. I was going.
Okay, we're not saying goodbye just yet.
What was our ending music?
We didn't have any music.
Yeah, we did for our actual videos.
Do 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 do. But you have to go and end broadcast, because we're never going to end it. It's just saving.
No, we just have to sing this music.
Goodbye and goodbye, all my friends. We say goodbye to my friends. My sister's not pressing end. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye.